Take Minthara below. Someone will have to consider her fate.
No! Please! Mercy!
So you fired up yet another playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3 and said to yourself, I want to recruit Minthara. I'm gonna be evil.
You made it look so easy. The killing.
But then you look around and realize, I just don't have the heart to betray the Druid Grove or the Tieflings. In this video, we will show you how to recruit Minthara and still play as the goody two-shoe player we know you can't help but become. First of all, who is Minthara and why do we even want her in our party? If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I have a soft spot for the Drow. It's a rare individual like Druid, Viconia, or Jarlaxle that rise above their situations. Minthara is one of those, and she's a worthy companion to the Baldur's Gate 3 story. Minthara is a lost-sworn Drow elf who is also an Oath of Vengeance paladin. Her level 6 stats are 16 strength, 15 dexterity, 14 constitution, 10 intelligence, 12 wisdom, and 17 charisma. As a paladin, she has sworn an Oath of Vengeance tenet which applies as follows. Fight the greater evil, exerting your wisdom, identify the higher morality of any given instance and fight for it. No mercy for the wicked, chasten those who dole out their villainy by wiping their blight from the world forever. In Act 1, we are told that there are 3 goblin leaders, and one of them is Minthara. To acquire her, we must first apply the non-kill option at the bottom of your user interface. This will render the opponent unconscious rather than kill them when their HP would drop below 0. The tactic works only with melee weapons, so be mindful when using spells and/or ranged abilities. There are many things that can affect the ability to acquire Minthara in this area. Clear out the entire goblin camp except for Minthara. Then go talk to Halsin. Once you have talked to Halsin and he says that he needs you to clear out the leaders in order for the Druid Grove to be saved, go take out Minthara. You're asking, you are aware you're asking me to kill a drow.
You drow relish turning on your own if there's something to be gained. Don't pretend otherwise.
You know me too well, Halsin, that is true. I mustn't be seen spilling drow blood. Stay here, I'll kill the trio quietly. That's what I was looking for. Yep.
Watch this!
There it is. We did it. We did it. Once we've taken out Minthara, return back to Halsin. He will go back to the Druid Grove. Be sure to meet him, and then do a long rest at your camp.
Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas?
Sing about surface elves and how filthy and pathetic they are.
Alright, it's your song. Now, what rhymes with dirty elf?
What you have to remember is that she is unconscious, not dead. So knocking her out and taking, say, like a long rest will reset the issue. So don't take a long rest between knocking out Minthara and the party at your camp. This should lock you in for the Minthara options.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired.
And without further ado, let's get Minthara. We finish Act 1 and arrive at Moonrise Towers draped in shadow and gloom.
Need to find a way forward.
I will not be slandered! General, you saw my reports. You know it's not my fault.
The facts suggest otherwise.
You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
If I had been given drow warriors instead of goblin trash!
Oi! What?
You scrag!
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
Let me make sure I understand this. You're claiming that General Thorm gave you the wrong soldiers.
Yes. No!
You blame the Absolute's Chosen for your failure.
Of course it is not the General's fault.
Whose then?
Wisdom. Mentally influence Zarel. Make her show Minthara mercy.
Zarel's mind is a steel trap, but you cautiously ease your way in. You just need to shift her focus a little.
I'm being unkind. Anyone might have struggled with such imperfect tools. Goblins are prone to failure.
Yes. It's the goblins' fault. They failed you, General. Not me.
General?
Take Minthara below. Someone will have to consider her fate.
No! Please! Mercy! Please!
Bye-bye, princess.
The court dismisses us and we take our leave before more bloodshed can befall us. But murder, lies, and deception are all this place knows, so if we are to free Minthara, we must adapt. We head downstairs to Moonrise Prison, and immediately to our left we find Minthara being tortured.
Minthara Bane.
We're gonna shut the door for this one.
You were adored, Minthara. Brought up from the darkness and into the Absolute's light.
She cherished you, but it wasn't enough. You were distracted by your own desires.
Bloodlust, murder, chaos.
And most damning of all, an inability to follow orders.
I obeyed to the best of my ability!
And isn't that depressing?
You are nothing.
Minthara's mind connects with yours. Not strong as you remember it, but fractured, disintegrating.
Come to observe, true soul. She is a lesson. None can rise so high that they cannot fall again.
What are you doing to her?
We are erasing her.
Is this really wise? She's a valuable asset.
Willful, though. But you are right. Whatever is useful, we will leave intact.
None of you will break me!
Wrong!
Stop this.
What is this? Pity? Rebellion? Blasphemy? Stand down, or we will put you down!
I'm putting a stop to this.
I think not. You're dead.
I expected to be greeted as a hero. But the wretches imprisoned me and tried to tear my mind apart. I didn't think anyone would come for me.
What were they doing to you?
Erasing my thoughts and my will. Even I could not have endured for much longer.
We need to get you out of here.
Agreed.
Let's go.
Lead the way.
There are a couple ways to get Minthara out of here. My preferred way is just to throw a potion of invisibility at her. Yeah!
Oh, of course. Perhaps our prisoners will be kinder, to them.
You can also persuade, deceive, or intimidate the guards.
Over.
Let's intimidate them.
Minthara is supposed to be in a cell. You have some explaining to do.
Minthara has been released, and that frees up a cell for people like you who challenge their betters.
You avoided a fight this time, but bullying your way out of Moonrise is a risky proposition.
Time to press ahead.
I last left Moonrise as a commander in the Absolute's army, obeying the voice of a god. I thought I had found a home and a purpose.
Now I leave as an exile. But you risked your life to rescue me. For that, I am grateful.
The artifact connects with her, pulling your minds together and showing her all that you have seen. The prism, your dream visitor, the protection that keeps you from obeying the Absolute and becoming a Lithid. She knows it all in a moment. Her mind reels, but is no longer clouded. She accepts the truth. She has no choice.
There is much we must discuss. Do you have a safe place to camp nearby?
Yes, I do, but let me apologize for taking your armor and leaving you naked.
Goodbye for now. I will see you soon. It does not compare with the comforts of home, but your camp is almost palatial in comparison to my previous accommodation. Thank you for allowing me to come here and for bringing me back to myself. Each memory that returns to me is more disturbing than the last. The things that I did in the name of the Absolute. The things that were done to me. They broke my mind.
Well, thank you for watching How to Recruit Minthara and Save the Druid Grove. If the content is something that you did enjoy, then we hope that you leave a like. Comments always are appreciated, and subs are free in YouTube. If you like this video, maybe you'll like one of these as well. Have a good day, everybody.